Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they get him down. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's execution to get things started.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their two games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. But, Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Mason complete.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run here with Mason. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early, because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Dolphins at 14-2 heading into this final week. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Mason. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away, incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now. And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And this passing game, this whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either. Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing, Jones. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance. Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone. Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot. And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs. And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. 2 now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. That hold coming from the left side of the line. Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. On the ground again, it's Mason. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. A dump off for Mason. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders on the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, and they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Patriotsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Jones throw there, complete to Myers. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From just shy of midfield, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Myers. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here, they'll look to throw. And caught by Henry. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Back to throw again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. From midfield, here's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two-shell pass, and if we get back in the right patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And a good job defensively. They'll stop him short of the first at the 32. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Now Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now
yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Jones now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Mason. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff, now Tua. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Mason. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Tua. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. That one goes for 30 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a well. This offense needed. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they run. It's Mason. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mason. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Mason trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Tua going to run the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt. Tua to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 1. A little under a minute 50 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Gets this to Myers. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Richards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Complete. It's Henry. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw is Jones. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, there. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.